Miro the hero, Miro the hero, Miro the hero. Stars win! Let's go! It's tied up again. Let's go! Wow, a perfect 10. Okay, maybe it was like a 9 out of 10, but like, hey, a win's a win, right? Let's get right into it. Bishop starts this game. Nothing against Dobie. Dobie did great. He did his job in game 1. But it's easy to see that the Stars' goal support for Dobie is even lower than it is for Bishop. It also gave Bishop like a little extra time to rest up whatever he's been battling. Yeah, let's get right into it. Stars get it. They dump it in. Hintz is clearly beating the D-man to the puck, but they blow it icing. Don't agree with that, but that's what it was called, so I guess that's the way it's going. Calgary gets the win. They do a little bit of passing around, and here comes Dubé. After a shot goes off the boards, comes out front, and he backhands one past Bishop 19 seconds into the game. Where have I seen this before? Oh yeah, almost every other game this year. So instantly I'm like, oh no, not good. But off that face-off, Stars are like, nah, we're not doing this again. They were working, they were hustling, they were grinding. The big three were looking good. They were trying hard. Seguin was determined and committed in this game. He wanted this win. He looks probably 10 times better than he did in game 1. But like game 1 he was still fairly rusty. He sat like all but one game in the round robin. Rads would have one in front of the net, and I'm not sure they gave it to Seguin, but I don't know if it actually went off Seguin or if it went off the defender that was battling with Seguin. But either way, he bounced it off someone in front and went in the net. It's a tie game. Going back to Seguin in his own zone, grinding against the boards, pushes the puck up. Rads is skating along, gets it out. Here comes Miro, the hero, on a breakaway. Snipes one past the glove of Talbot. It's 2-1 Stars. We got the lead. Let's go. The Stars were buzzing in the first period. They just had one rough go of events in the first 30 seconds of the game. But yeah, they outshot Calgary 14-7 in the first period. I love to see that. They were determined. They were physical. They looked like playoff Dallas, and playoff Dallas is a team that can do some damage. Getting into the second, the Stars start the period good, buzzing again. Love to see it. Gurionov he dumps the puck in and goes to skate to it, and Bennett just completely leveled him. Takes a penalty on the power play. Seguin came in, partial break, shot, it got stopped, and on that same power play with 2 seconds left, the Stars are skating out of their own zone. Power play ends, and Heiskanen dumps it around the boards, and it gets dumped back around, and Heiskanen picks it back up, and he puts his head up like he's going down the boards, and he fires one on net and catches Talbot sleeping. Boom! Miro's got his second in the game. Stars are up 3-1. And then Calgary has a shift where it literally looks like they're doing everything in their power to draw a penalty. I don't want to say that or accuse them of anything, but I'm just saying a lot of things that was going on looked fairly embellished for a little while there. And you know what? It worked in their favor. They forget a penalty called. That got killed off. Calgary keeps the pressure up though, and Forbear kind of rips one awkwardly from the point, and Bishop doesn't really get set for it or anything, and it beats him, and it drills the camera and comes out just as fast as it went in, and everyone's like, huh? So they went to a video review to actually make sure that it was a goal. So was that a perfect 10? Calgary would take another interference penalty. Dallas would go on the power play. Perry would take a feed, just like he did last game, and do his quick little tuck with his little backhand dangle right in front of the tendy. Didn't quite get that one past Talbot. The Stars keep it in, they work it around. Miro takes a shot on net. And Perry's like, I'm getting one. He's like, bah! Gah! Gah! Bangs one home. Stars get the 2-goal lead back. It's 4-2. Not too long after that, they were doing work along the boards, and Sagan's like beating Bennett. Bennett's trying to work fucking Sagan's like, ah! Ah! And then Sagan's like, screw you! Ah! Bennett gets planted on his booty. Like I said, Sagan was determined. I don't know what happened. He gained like... I think he found some of Jamie Benn's beast mode, who also looked fairly good out there. He's coming into playoff form, and I love to see it. This is what we need. The FCC line, they dumped the puck in, and Fox is the one on the guy, the D-man going after the puck. Boom! He plants his man on the ground. But like, he got the puck around to the other D-man just in time. So like, and then here comes Como! Bah! Plants his man. That was nice. Right at the end of the period, there was like 6 seconds left. Giordano kind of had it in front of the bench, and he was just kind of holding it there to kill the period. And here comes Sagan, just starts beating him up. And then Scrum's like, "Hey, what the heck is this?" Sagan's like, "Nah, you're not wasting my time." The shots at the end of 2 were 29-15. So again, Stars have a really good second period. They come out with a power play goal. Perry's actually the only one that has scored on the power play for the Stars since the return to play. They had a really good kill. It looked really good. Let's get into the third. Calgary starts the third, showing desperation. So I was a little nervous. Razors to kind of talk about how the Stars were 15-2-2 after having a lead into the third, and they were like tied for the fewest goals allowed in the third period in the whole league, and how they're good at this. And I'm like, okay, that's some reassurance. Then a mad scramble happens in front of Bishop, and he sticks his pad, makes 1 save, makes 2 saves, and then it comes out front. He stacks the pads, makes another save, and then it goes out again, and it gets over his pads, and Calgary scores. But wait, they look at it again. They show a replay. It goes off Mangiapane's foot, like his skate. And I'm like, huh. Back in my mind, I'm like, I kind of hope he kicked it. And then it shows it again. And I look, and I'm like, he did kick that. And then they show it again, and he's literally like staring right at it, and goes, beep, and just like, with his foot, right at it. Like, you can't deny that. You can't. Calgary Flames are gonna hate, but you can't deny that. Like, look at the replay and don't be biased. Like, I know I said I was wanting that, but it was fairly obvious. So we got challenged, real no goal. However, in that same mad scramble that was going on, Sagan went for a stick lift, or I'm assuming that's what it looked like he was doing, but he didn't get the stick, and he got Brody's face. Took a double minor. That was scary. There's 15 minutes left. That same actual mad scramble that happened there, what happened was, Kachuk was kind of by the blue line, and he like went to chip it ahead for Mangiapane. And Alexiak and Ben were both like going up for a hit, but Ben kind of did like a hit last second, it looked like. But Kachuk was looking at Ben, didn't see Alexiak coming at the other shoulder, and he got sandwiched. And Kachuk's head smashed into Alexiak's head, and he did like a whole... But he skated off on his own power, and he did a whole little bit of a wobbly leg thing again when he got to the bench. I hope nothing bad happened to him. I don't wish that on no one. But he did not return to the game, and we don't know if we're gonna see him for the next one or not. But the 4-minute kill, Miro Heisen is sitting there. He's like, block, block. You're not taking nothing, clear. By the end of this kill, all I can think of is Miro the hero, Miro the hero, Miro the hero. Man, the myth, the legend. How is this guy? How? Like, oh, I don't know. Like, I know what to expect of him, yet he still just is like, wows me, man. He wows me. Stars would go on a power play with 9 minutes left, and he was passed back to Klinger on the point. Hopped over his stick. So he was hustling back, and here comes Tobias Reeder, who was already like skating up to pressure Klinger. And Klinger had to turn around and get going, so Reeder already has his speed going on him, and Reeder's are pretty quick guys. It's pretty evident when watching. He just chips it past Johnny and skates in. Boom! He beats Bishop. I'm like, uh-oh. He scores shorthanded. That's a pretty big momentum booster, I tell you. Shorthanded goals when you're down like that. Now it's a 1-goal game. I was nervous. And Monahan gave kind of a not nice hit to Dickey. And then Monahan would get the puck and Dickey gave it back. And then they started just like wailing on each other. And Dickey put him in a headlock and started being like, smarten the heck up or I'm going to beat your butt. Like seriously, don't be dumb. I thought that was pretty funny. He was challenging Lucic too a lot. You know, giving it back to him and stuff. He's playing out of size range there, but the boys are playing the way they need to, and I like that. With 3:47 to go, there was a call that I do not agree with because it's exactly what Reeder did to Klingberg on his shorthanded goal. He like chipped it past and he did just a little bit of like a kind of thing, like a swim move thing to get his body in front. Radulov does the same thing to go in, get around like this as many other players do. Radulov gets called for it. So this is 2 games in a row now. Radulov takes a late penalty. I don't necessarily fully agree with this one. Like if you're going to call one, you got to call the other. And the other one resulted in a goal. I don't know. But anyways, Calgary had some nice puck movement, and they made a nice slap past Bennett, who tips it right past Bishop's pad by like that much. But it was enough, and it's 4-4, and now I'm like, oh no. And then I'm not going to lie, I was fairly mad at Rads too for having 2 costly late game penalties in a row. 2 games into a series. And then we come in, Dallas is pressuring, minute left, and then it kind of gets dumped out to center, and then Calgary tries to change. Klinger's like, nope, he passes it back up. Velsic skates it in, drops it for Janmark. Janmark goes to skate into a group of 3 people, but then sneakily does a little bloop. Here comes Perry, takes it, passes it across. Here comes Alexiak streaking in. Psh! Oh my God! We scored! 39 seconds ago, Stars take the lead back. Oh my God. Whoo! I had literal chills. I'm excited. And Stars will hold on to win the game at a 5-4 score. Not very often you see the boys outscore their problems, but they did tonight. They got the win, and they looked great. They were saying that they had 26 hits by the end of 2 periods tonight, and they had 29 total in game 1. So I think the beast has been awoken in Dallas. The total shots at the end of this game was 36-26 for Dallas. The faceoffs, 36-32 for Dallas. The power plays, both teams went 1 for 1. However, Calgary did have a shorthanded goal, so technically in that aspect they won the special teams battle tonight. But they don't have Miro the hero. The hits were 46-41 for Calgary, but I'll take 41 hits over 29 because that means the boys are saying you're not getting away with nothing here. Nothing. The first star, Miro the hero. Second star, Corey Perry had a beautiful goal and the game-winning assist. Beautiful feed. He's looking really good too. And third star with the game-winning goal, Jamie Alexiak, who has really stepped up. I really didn't know he was gonna become this solid of a D-man and steady, and he works so well with Miro. Like that pair is great. We gotta ride it as long as we can. But yeah, that's pretty much where I'm gonna leave it. If I missed anything, let me know down in the comments below. If you enjoyed, feel free to leave a like and subscribe. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Peace out.